Thursday, August 14th, 10:03 a.m. Central Standard Time. Checking in. I've already put two trades in the books, both of those on ES, which is the S&P 500 futures. Let me just go to the chart real quick. So this is what I was working with this morning. Got the green lines as support, red lines as resistance. My first entry, I was in at about 64, 61.50. I'm like, I'm sitting pretty right here. Started to move up just as planned. So then I just put my stop loss in right like 25 cents above the break even. And it went up to me. I think I had my first take profit at like 72. It got up to like 71, and then it flushed back down, stopped me out of the first trade. So that was this. Okay, so it was 64, 61 exact, 3 contracts, started to move up, got to like 70, 71. I think my first profit was at 72, and then it immediately turned back down, retested, and stopped me out for those 3. Okay, gave me another opportunity at 64, 63, got in at 4 contracts. And then we began to move up, but I was a little gun shy. So I put the first one at 5 points, which is typically what I'm looking at when I'm putting the trades on. If I'm getting this type of fill, like 4 contracts, then the first one, my target's going to be 5 points. Then from there, I went another 5 points. And then the 64.77, which has been a number that it's been battling. And then I left the last one on at 64.88. They all got filled, so we did get $2,612 from that trade, and then $62 from the first mistake trade. But I am taking it on the chin on gold. Let's take a look at these charts. And just another side note, I'd be looking at 64.80 to re-enter. I'd probably put in, I may even do it now, 64.80. We'll do it live. Let's put in a 64.80 one contract limit order buy and a 79. Then we'll just leave those for now. I'm not sure it's going to make it down to 80, but if it does, I think we'll be in a high probability position because I still think 97 is in the cards for today. So right now, we can change the 69 back to support. And then we still have, and then now 80 becomes support again in my mind. Again, none of this is, this is all just random amateur guesses. So there's that 80. If we get into that, I should be, have 2 contracts to see what the price action is going to be at that. I don't know if it's going to make it all the way down. It's trying to make a little bit of an attempt now, so we will keep an eye on that. Let's go all the way over to Bitcoin, because I was looking at this right before I was going to click the record button. So what I'd be looking for right here, which I think would be a really good setup, it's going to make people nervous, would be another little flush to take out, to get into the lower low than that wick. So like 118 flat and under. Let's put a little linesy there, huh? But you know how Bitcoin moves, it could be nervous time. Let's just put it right there. Like 117,990. I know those numbers are close together, but let's spread them up a little bit. So a flush to a lower low, not too low, we just got to take it out and then reclaim, come back up, spend some time right around here, maybe 15, 30 minutes, and then it should be taken back off and maybe, just maybe, on its way to 125, because earlier, what was that, Monday, when we were talking about Bitcoin, we put in some numbers. I added one yesterday When it got to 123, I added a 123, 845. And these are based on just kind of standard Elliott wave and Fibonacci extensions. And it took that thing out, went all the way up to 125 on the wick. So we'll be looking at that. That would be what I'd be the game planning for right now. Silver, here's the 2-minute. It had a mad flush, made a brilliant recovery. So what I'm looking for now in silver is to find a spot. It's trying to find a spot around 38. Let's put it in at 38. This is just for my visual pleasure. Base, and then go. Now, it could easily flush back down, go and make a lower low. Silver, obviously, and gold both manipulated by the fraudsters, the banking cartels. But that would make me feel good if it just spent a little time regrouping, catching its breath, and then just shot back up and take out this like 38, 190, and then continuing back up to the plan here. Because now this has obviously become resistance. 38, 210. 38 to 10. Let's change the colors for my own pleasure. That's my pleasure. Okay. And same here. We got just everything turned into resistance. We got to get some supports going on here. Hope your trading is going well. If you've taken any trades today, I'll continue on this, but this would be another line of demarcation. Hopefully we don't see it again today, but it could easily break right back through that. Silver likes to make wild and wacky moves. Okay, gold. You got some splaining to do, gold. All right, so are we looking at a similar setup as Bitcoin? We got this big flush down, recovery. Do we go back down? Was this enough? No, I don't think so. But does this candle come down, make an even lower low before turning around? We shall see. But I have a long way to go just to get back to break even. So I'll be managing that properly. All right, we're almost down to another entry on ES. We're at 64.8175. Let's come over here. I've taken one trade in the funded account so far today. We're up 281.90. Put the same two in here. As far as looking to go long at 64.80, then if it dips down another point, 64.79. So those are on the board. And you can put it on the board. Yes. Thanks for tuning in. Like, subscribe, comment, share with a lovable friend. And I will see you in the next video.